now it's time for our first talk. 3 years ago, the team from Adidas attended this conference and left inspired by the Jason Cox from Disney presentation. The next year, Fernando Cornago presented on the plenary stage with his VP Marcus Rautert. Last year, he presented with Benjamin Grimm, who drives the product vision for their entire multi-billion euro e-commerce channel. And I'm so delighted that Fernando is presenting again because the last year has been very exciting for him. He was promoted to VP of Platform Engineering, and he moved his family from Spain to the Adidas headquarters in Germany. This year, he is presenting with Daniel Eichten, VP of Enterprise Architecture. They will be describing the continuation of their journey, including what it's been like for Fernando to be given responsibility for all of infrastructure and operations, even as a career dev leader, and how they're transforming the data architecture for the entire company. Please welcome Fernando and Daniel.
So thanks a lot, Jean, and hello, everyone. My name is Fernando Cornago, heading the platform engineering team for Adidas, and it's an honor to be here for the third year in a row, this time remotely. Today is all about the consolidation of our model. At Adidas, we started very early, our DevOps transformation, and now it's all around spreading it globally. For this, I brought with me my colleague and brother from different parents, and to be honest, I'm not lying if I say that it's the most technical, brilliant mind that I've ever met, Daniel Eichten.
Thank you. Well, it's an honor to be here, although it's just virtually. And I was joking to Fernando, if he doesn't take me the third year in a row, I will not be friends with him anymore, and I will not help him with the move. Without any further ado, to Fernando.
Okay. Thank you, Daniel. So let's get started. Okay, you know our logo, our motto. We have more than 400 million lines of code at Adidas. But you also know the fancy videos that we typically use to start our presentations. This year, we don't have one. Black Lives Matter, period. It's so obvious in 2020 that we don't need to say anything else. So let's get started, okay? As a company, you can see some of our figures. So we did last year more than 23 billion in revenue. We operate in every market, in every region, and we do this with a total of almost 60,000 employees around the globe. And at Adidas, it's all about our products. Everything about our product as assets, including technology. Since the end of last year, we have started our global product-led transformations for IT, even renaming IT as such, and we are now called technology. As a company, we are a complex company. We cover the full product lifecycle of our physical products, from ideation, design, planning, manufacturing, supply, selling B2B, B2C channels, and this is reflected in our product domain map that you see in the picture. This allowed us, this transformation, to push more responsibility and ownership and partnership of technology into the business, and we are convinced that this will create empowered teams, accountable, focus on value, while at the same time driving simplification and innovation into the company. Does this bottom part resemble to some of the 5 unicorn ideals, Jean? I'm sure it does, right? On top, this operating model allows us to measure products by happiness, value, quality, reliability, and flow. Thanks to flow, we are convinced that we will be able to detect the bottleneck to drive our investments better as technology. I want for this to thank Mick Hurston personally and all his team for all the conversations around implementing flow that we have had during the last year. You saw all the products. We also categorize these products into 3 different types, 3 different levels. You see on the top, the experiences and touch points, where really the key is speed, fast reaction, innovation. Then you saw on the middle layer, our core products is basically where the outcome is data. With this product, we abstract experiences from the complexity of a company that is 70 years old and has more than 1,500 IT systems. The key factor by working there in this product is quality, is scalability. 80% of the job is happening behind the curtains. Experiences come and go, but the work that you do in the core and the platforms stays. And on the bottom, that is my field, is the platform products. Yes, we really encourage all of you to really manage your foundations also as products. IT for IT should take care of their customers the same way and apply all the practices that the rest of the products are applying. And how the platform teams are engaging with our users. This picture that you see here may sound familiar to everyone having read the fantastic Team Topologies book by Matthew Skelton and Manuel Pace. I would say, how should you manage? It depends. So some teams, as you see in the picture, they cover critical capabilities that we really decided to decentralize for the sake of speed. These teams are engaging typically by enabling or collaborating models with the users. You see the API teams, the CI/CD, the fast data, the streaming teams, they help others to build their own experiences and master the capability themselves. Other teams still, they provide end-to-end services centralized for the sake of efficiencies, for small size of demand, or simply because there's a big technical complexity below. The cognitive load or the amount of information that a team can handle is a critical factor to consider always when you really are designing your organization. And last but not least, do we have a playbook? Do we really tell our teams how to function? We give a couple of suggestions to our teams and a couple of basic rules to them. On the left, you can see the rule of how they should spend their time. We always tell them to continuously decrease the time that they spend into manual operations through automation. And then the rest of the team, the rest of the time spending in value creation, we told them to split 50-50 into the next two buckets. Evolving the platform so the platform doesn't get obsolete. And second,